Start new recording. Check, check, check. All right.
Alrighty. Alright, so now we're going to get ATIS.
All right.
126.
126.0.
Yep, exactly.
Information Oscar 1553 Zulu. Wind 280 at 7. Visibility 10. View clouds at 4,200. View clouds at 4,600. Temperature 10. Dew point -2. Altimeter 3020. Visual approach is runway 20 right and use. Landing and departing runway 20 right and 20 left. Use caution for bird activity in the vicinity of the airport. Use caution for multiple cranes, various squadrons.
I'm just checking something real quick.
Advisory. All aircraft reach.
That's usually what the altimeter should indicate.
Right.
It said 3020. Whatever.
General aviation.
I'll check it again in the run-up, but that should be fine. Alright, so we have Oscar, winds 280 at 7, so should have a little bit of a
Going around Alaska.
crosswind. Alright, so now we're going to go over to clearance. Now I'm going to tell them who, where, and what our intentions are, and then they're going to respond with DAFT. You want to write that down. Just like DAFT.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Gentlemen clearance, Cessna 172N Quebec Bravo is at Dove Street with information to Oscar. Would like a Newport departure to the practice area.
Number 738 Quebec Bravo, downlink clearance, turn left heading 150, maintain VFR at or below 2,400, departure frequency 124.1, squawk 0253.
On departure, turn left heading 150, maintain at or below 2,400, frequency is 124.1 and squawk 0253, at Quebec Bravo.
Ready, Quebec Bravo, read back correct. Did you say Dove Street?
That's affirmative. Over to ground, have a good morning.
Morning.
Alright, now over to ground. Just like that. Alright, and do you want to try this call? Just say, what you're going to say is John Wayne Ground, Cessna 738 Quebec Bravo is at Dove Street, taxi to midfield run-up.
Here's my push attack right here.
John Wayne Ground, Cessna 738 Quebec Bravo is at Dove Street, taxi to midfield run-up.
Cessna 738 Quebec Bravo, turn around, taxi to the midfield run-up via Alpha.
Taxi via Alpha, 8 Quebec Bravo.
That was good. Sometimes they kind of want you to specify midfield, but that was really good. Cool. Alright, so now you can release the parking brake, check the area, make sure the area is clear, and start kind of creeping up.
Okay.
Morning ground, citation 63 Yankee
Yeah,
Alpha,
there you go.
clearing the right at Delta to Atlantic. Station 63 Yankee Alpha, turn around, taxi to Atlantic
Okay.
via Alpha. Roger, 63
Left,
Yankee Alpha.
center, right.
Yep.
And
Now we're going to taxi forward. Alright.
your controls or my controls?
My controls, I'm going to check the brakes, and then
Ground Skywest
you're
3409.
going to check the brakes.
Okay.
Gas 3409, runway 20 right, taxi via Alpha,
Okay.
hold short Lima.
20 right via Alpha, hold short of
Check
Lima,
the brakes.
Skywest 3409.
Okay. That's it. Alrighty, so now you already said that we can taxi via Alpha, so we're going to make sure the area is clear. Alright, and now your controls.
My controls?
Alright, so you don't need the brakes. I'll just be adjusting the power for you.
Okay.
So we're going to be taxiing out to this solid yellow line. So yeah,
Yep.
exactly. And if you kind of need help turning, you kind of pump like
brake
the
a little
right
bit.
brake. Yeah, there you go. And just trying to maintain it in the center line and just kind of feather it, like as if like you're kind of like learning how to drive manual.
Yep.
You know, you don't always have to be like so. You don't have to roll it on. You can kind of just feather the throttle or feather the clutch a little bit. So it's the same thing as this. You just kind of want to like just small little adjustments to just say.
Got
Ground, Southwest 1472, push from 15.
South 1472, John ground, pushback approved, tail south.
Push tail south, Southwest 1472.
King Air 0 Tango Juliet, contact tower 126.8. 0 Tango Juliet. Crash 3409, tower 126.8.
Roger, tower, good day, 3409.
Oh, a little bit more to the right.
There we go.
There you go. And then yeah, you just pull back power a little bit. Help you kind of start slowing down. You're maintaining center line really well though.
Here's the run-up area.
Uh-huh.
Ground citation 881 Victor Papa clearing at Echo.
Do we want to go to the left or just kind of?
Citation
Let's go a
881
little bit
Papa
to the right.
taxi to Atlantic V Alpha.
Get the straight shot.
Atlantic V Alpha,
Might as well.
Victor Papa.
And then when we come to a stop, we're going to make sure our nose wheel is completely straight. So keep going. Okay. Alright. Now apply the parking brake.
Parking brake.
And then
This is throttle here.
make sure the parking brake's solid.
Okay.
Looks good.
Good. All right. Go run up. Brake set. Flight controls. Down there. Back up here. Right.
Up.
Back in. Reading correct. Elevator trim set for takeoff. Instruments are set.
Flying ground, Cessna 375 Charlie Sierra.
Fuels on both.
Taxi for
Mixture
wrong up.
rich. Alright, throttle to
Cessna 375 Charlie Sierra, John ground.
1700.
Taxi to the midfield run up via Alpha.
Midfield wrong up via Alpha. 375 Charlie Sierra.
Alright, 1700. Mag check on the right. Got about 100 drop there.
Ground
Left.
Gulfstream 88 Whiskey Romeo, we're off at Delta here, going to
Another
Atlantic.
100 there.
Gulfstream 88 with you, Romeo, John ground, taxi to Atlantic via Alpha.
1700.
Atlantic,
Let's put
Whiskey
the
Romeo.
carb heat on. Full carb heat. We got to drop about 75 to 50 there. Put that back in.
Ground, Southwest
Ammeters reading
1472.
positive. Suction gauge is set.
South 1472,
And
runway 20
throttle
right, taxi
back
via Alpha, hold short,
to
Lima.
Alpha short, Lima to 20 right, Southwest 1472.
South 1472, verify information, Oscar.
About 600. Back up to 1,000.
South 1472, thanks. Contact tower 126.82.
Contact
Lights
tower.
are up. Beacon is on. Taxi light is on.
Showing ground Cessna 6338 Delta at
Okay.
downstream taxi for wrong up.
Cessna 633 Delta, turn on taxi to the midfield run up via Alpha.
Alrighty.
Taxi
pretty
midfield
good.
wrong up via Alpha
Okay.
Cessna 6338 Delta.
Alright, so now we're going to contact ground. Well, one thing is I like to kind of throw
Go
in
to
the next
tower.
frequency. Yeah, it might be 126.8, might be 119 or 0.9er. Kind of a gamble, but we'll just throw that in and then contact ground, which we're on. Just say run up complete, Quebec Bravo.
Okay. Do I have to say ground first?
They know we're in the run up. Just say
Okay.
run up complete, Quebec Bravo.
Run up complete, Quebec Bravo.
Cessna Quebec Bravo, runway 20 left, taxi via Charlie Kilo.
20 left, Charlie Kilo, Quebec Bravo.
20 left, Charlie Kilo, Quebec Bravo.
Cessna 8 Quebec
Boom.
Bravo, when you're ready, contact tower 126.8.
126.8, have a good day.
Killer. Alright, so now you can release the parking brake.
Brakes
And
on.
then, yep,
26.8.
move on up. Let's taxi us.
Alrighty.
Left at Echo over to ground, 0 Chat, remember.
Make sure the area is good.
There is
It
good.
looks good.
Left, center, right.
Alright. No, straight.
Tower 6148 right face for 20 right behind the other guy.
King Air 0 Tango Juliet. Caution wake turbulence, runway 20 right, clear for takeoff.
Clear takeoff, 0 Tango Juliet.
Level 6148, John Tower, runway 20 right, continuing traffic will be holding in position.
So if you want, you can check in, just say whenever it's kind of mellow.
United 1106.
You just say John Wayne Tower, 738 Quebec Bravo's on Charlie, headed to Kilo.
Clear to land, 20 right, United 1106. John Wayne Tower, Cessna 738 Quebec Bravo is on Charlie, heading to Kilo.
That sounds very Quebec Bravo, John. Roger.
Cool. Yeah, you're solid with the radios, man. Good.
Make it till you make it.
Damn right.
That's Quebec Bravo. Check your transponder on.
Transponder's now on all 8 Quebec Bravo.
Yep. King Air 0 Tango Juliet, contact SoCal departure.
Departure 0 Tango Juliet.
Remember, every time you kind of like forward power, you might need a little bit more right rudder than left rudder. So that's why you kind of feel like you're just kind of maintaining both constant pressure, but you need that much more right rudder.
Traffic 5 mile final.
Alright, so you want to kind of tap the brake to kind of just nudge it over.
Cessna 8 Quebec Bravo, left turns approved, runway 20 left to Kilo, clear for takeoff.
20 left to Kilo, clear for takeoff, 8 Quebec Bravo.
Alright, so now we're going to do lights, camera, action. So, taxi off, landing on. Cameras on alt, right transponder code. Mixture full rich. You feel comfortable with the takeoff today?
Yeah, we got a little bit of a crosswind, so...
we do. So we're going to want aileron into the wind.
Okay.
Looks like it's a little bit of a headwind, so you can kind of have a little bit of forward aileron pressure. Honestly, wouldn't worry about it. You just want to have aileron into the wind.
Okay.
We're going to rotate at 55. And tell you what, we're going to line up right here.
Okay.
All right, hold the brakes.
Southwest 1472, wind 32010, runway 20
RPM
right,
up to 2,000. Engine instruments look good. All right, now go full power.
Full power.
Full power. Maintain center line.
Southwest 6148, runway 20 right, clear to land.
Clear to land, 20,
Airspeed alive.
Airspeed's alive. 55.
And start bringing it back. There we go. Aileron into the wind. Now we're going to pitch up for 73.
73. 3011, gust 17.
And right rudder. Nope, nope. Down. There we go.
There we go.
Alright, pitch down.
Okay.
Alright, we're going to keep it going to the left. I don't want to mess with that guy's wing turbulence.
Okay.
Just like
that.
that.
Quebec Bravo, radar contact, see altitude.
500 feet, 8 Quebec Bravo.
Southwest 1472, contact SoCal departure.
Departure Southwest 1472.
That's 8 Quebec Bravo, maintain VFR below 2,400, contact SoCal departure.
Out below 2,400, over to SoCal, 8 Quebec Bravo. SoCal departure, Cessna 738 Quebec Bravo's at 800, kilometers 2,400.
738 Quebec Bravo, SoCal approach, good morning. You can resume on navigation, altitudes at your discretion. John Wayne altimeter is 3021.
3021, and resume nav, 8 Quebec Bravo.
Southwest 1121, set up 8, descent speedy route. Southwest 1121, SoCal approach, reduce speed to 190, verify you have information, Oscar. 190, yep, Oscar, 1121.
Feel pretty good?
Yeah. It was a little squirrely there at the moment.
A little bit. That's tends to happen with crosswinds. That's why you really just got to be kind of aware.
Was it just
controlling?
Overcorrection or
A little bit. Okay. A little bit. Yeah, I mean, you can still, even with the crosswind, you can still just do gentle corrections. You know, nothing crazy. You just want to always have aileron into the wind.
Southwest 1121 at 190 on the speed.
And enough that you're not going to bank into the wind. You know, you just want to be stabilized. Yeah, it wasn't bad at all. Yeah, so we're going to keep heading 150.
Okay.
And took us out to the Dana Point practice area today. We're going to start off with some maneuvers, get those down. I'm sure you're going to pick it up pretty well, and then kind of introduce you to a practice traffic pattern at Dana Point Harbor.
Okay.
It's got a good layout, so that's what we'll knock out today. So when they said resume nav, we can climb past 2-4.
Okay.
Morning, SoCal approach, Bonanza 268 Romeo, checking in, 9004, climbing 10-5.
November 268 Romeo, SoCal approach, good morning, John Wayne, altimeter 3021.
3021, 60 Romeo.
SoCal, good morning, Fort Charlie Papa with you, 6,000 restricted, requesting 9,500.
Any icing potential today?
314 Charlie Papa, SoCal approach.
Yes, if we were in visible moisture.
Okay.
It's only like, you know, clouds or fog. That's when you'd pick up icing. On a clear day like today,
For you, John Wayne, altimeter 3021.
thank God. Icing's no joke.
Yeah.
Alright, so coming up on 3,000, we're going to begin to lean the mixture just about 1 inch.
November 314 Charlie Papa, you're cleared to Los Angeles, Pop Bravo airspace via all navigation, VFR climb 7,500 approved.
Fort Charlie Papa, cleared to Bravo.
Are we still at VY, or do we do a cruise climb, or? What's the standard on
BY. Okay. Typically cruise climb. Guess we'll level off at 3.5.
that? Okay.
November 136 Alpha Kilo, contact approach 125.35. Good day.
12535, have a good day, SoCal Kilo.
Alright, so that was a pretty good level off. Typically, so let's say you're coming up on your altitude, you want to pitch over to build airspeed.
Okay.
So let's say you get to around 90 knots instead of like 70, 80 knots.
Okay.
Then you start pulling back power. But that was a smooth rollout.
Right.
That's just kind of like a more efficient kind of thing.
Okay.
And then like if you were going to, you know, roll out from a descent, you know, it's not like you throw in power then pull back. No, you pull back and then get to a stabilized altitude and airspeed, then you'd reintroduce power.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so like anytime you're initiating a climb or descent, it's gonna be power. Anytime you're ending a climb or descent, you're gonna initiate it by the yoke.
Okay.
Yep. But you already have a good understanding of that, so it's not like we really have to focus on that too much as far as like practices and stuff. Now it's gonna be very relative in something like a traffic pattern when it gets super hectic, and then say you're just like 1,200 feet, just like you're going way too fast. You're gonna want to realize that, okay, hey, I'm gonna have to pull back power, you know, because attitude plus power equals performance. So you're gonna want to pull back that throttle, kind of like how we were doing in the sim a little bit. You know how you can kind of feel yourself stabilize. You know, keep that descent rate constant by A power, and keep the airspeed constant by attitude. Just like that.
Okay. 338 Delta.
Alrighty, so
Cessna 6338 Delta.
let's do a climbing left turn to 060, and let's end up at 4,000 feet on 060. So it's just going to be a gentle kind of little bank, and let's try attempt to kind of have them roll out at the same time.
Okay. Now, every maneuver that we're supposed to do, are we supposed to be clearing?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. So we're just gonna look left.
But like that's not like a 90-degree turn, right?
I would. Yeah. Any turn.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, now if you're just gonna go 30 degrees now.
Okay.
I mean, I just look just subconsciously. I just look because I'm in the habit of it.
So like
you want to be in the habit of
90,
it.
then a right 90. Is that the usual protocol for clearing your turns?
Just like left under the wing, because these are high wings. So once you're in the maneuver, you can't see.
Right.
So all right, looks like there's no traffic. Okay, so
Traffic
clear left, and then we're gonna
Clear right.
clear right. And
Okay.
you're good. All right, so you initiate it with power before you bang and pitch. Not too steep of a bang.
Central aircraft Papa turn at John Wayne. They are now going to be landing runway 2.
And you always want to climb at full power.
Okay. That's
Alright, so roll off at 060.
Owned by navigation.
And 6338 Delta, affirmative. Resume on navigation. Altitudes at your discretion.
Resume by navigation, altitude by discretion, Cessna 6338 Delta.
Very nice.
27 Golf
Alright, now you're going to start cruising it back out.
27 Golf Foxtrot, thank you.
Alright, let's try a D.
try that again.
Alright, yeah, let's try, let's kind of switch it up and then we'll go back to it. Let's try a descending right turn to 240 and level off at 35. Now, it's going to be a 180-degree turn, so you're going to want about a 400, 500 foot per minute descent.
Okay.
Yep.
So 180, 350 at
240. Yep.
Okay. All right, clear left. Clear right.
There's nothing to say about that. That was perfect. Very nice. It was.
And it's gorgeous out there.
It is gorgeous. You know, it's gonna be a windy day today, so it's good that we did a morning flight because I think
I was seeing like 15
Romeo,
knots.
contact approach 134.35. Good day.
3435, 68 Romeo, good day.
Alright, so let's try a climbing turn to, let's try
11 o'clock.
330 again, so climbing right turn to 330, 4,000, but be aware that you're going to want to initiate it with throttle, initiate it with pitch, and then once you get your 74, then start gradually rolling out just because you're only turning 90 degrees for a 500 foot per minute climb. These things take forever to climb, so...
Get back on 240 here.
Yeah, and then get back on 35.
SoCal approach, American 523, passing 7,000, descending to 5,800.
American 523, SoCal approach, good morning. Verify you have information Papa at John Wayne. Expect to land runway 2 left.
We'll pick up information Papa, American 523 for 2 left.
American 523, John Wayne, altimeter 302.
Say that again.
And American 523, John Wayne, altimeter 3022.
Clear left.
3022, American 523.
Clear right.
Cessna 8 Quebec Bravo, maintain VFR, can you go south at Dana Point?
Yeah, we can go south of Dana Point, 8 Quebec Bravo.
Hey, Quebec Bravo, please, if you can, now that John Wayne just went to runway 2, all the arrivals are going to be coming in just north of Dana Point. So if you guys come near or south of Dana Point right now, it'd be perfect.
Roger that. We'll stay south of Dana Point. Hey, Quebec Bravo.
American 523, what was your assigned heading from the last controller?
220 American 523.
American 523, roger.
Yeah, we'll just keep going.
50 now,
Okay.
right vector to the
Is
final.
that Dana Point right there? Okay.
Yep, that's Dana Point Harbor right there.
Shut up, North American site.
Sierra Sport Charlie Papa, thank you. Contact approach 134.0. Good day.
340 for Charlie, good day.
Winds must be past the 280 mark, like getting above like the 30.
Yeah, I think it is. That's why they're kind of switching everything up. They will be switching everything up.
Right.
I think it's coming more from like a 300.
12 on the magnetic compass and 12 here. Okay.
Okay. Alright, so what we can do is get past Dana Point.
American 523, descend and maintain 4,000.
American 523 descending 4,000.
It is a pretty day. Look at that cloud just sitting
Yeah.
over the water like that.
That's awesome.
That's pretty rare. There's not too many updrafts right there.
Yeah. How much time do we have?
We have a good amount.
Turn at Long Beach, Victor, turn at West End.
We still have like 30-40 minutes of airtime.
Oh, great.
I'd say like 30 minutes airtime, solid. Okay, so descend to 3-5 and let's try it again. Actually, you know what? We can just try to go to 4-5. Let's do a climbing left turn to 4,500 on a heading of
American 523, contact
030.
approach 121.3. Good day.
Alrighty.
121.3 American.
Alright, clear left.
Clear
looks
left.
good.
Clear right.
Cool.
Full power.
Yep, initiate it with pitch. And then you start turning. There you go. And keep that pitch in. You always just want to climb at 74.
Yeah.
There you go. Look at that. Yep, you built up airspeed before you pulled back the throttle. Dude, that was perfect.
There's a little
That was awesome.
altitude there. Too much nose down.
Yeah, but you still caught it. That's very nice. Very nice, cool. Alright, so I think let's go into some steep turns. Alright, so we're going to kind of focus on, kind of introduce you to them last time. We'll kind of focus a little bit on kind of the maneuver standards.
Okay.
Nothing too crazy. It's not a big deal if you lost 300 feet, you know. It's not actually the check ride, but we want to be aware that as far as the maneuver goes, you're going to have a selected altitude that you're only going to want to gain plus 100 or minus 100.
Okay.
You're going to have a window of plus or minus 100. You're going to have a selected heading, a plus or minus 10 degrees on heading. Your roll bank is going to be about 40 degrees, 45.
Okay.
You have plus or minus 5 degrees on bank and plus or minus 10 on airspeed. And that sounds like a lot, but honestly, as soon as you are in cruise flight, this maneuver is in a cruise configuration, by the way.
Okay.
So exactly how it is, mixture like this, throttle, yeah, just about 2,300 RPM. As long as you maintain your nose relative to the horizon, constantly just slicing the horizon at that point,
Okay.
everything will be maintained perfectly, and then most likely you will feel your own wake. Today's a little bit windy, so we might not.
Okay.
What I mean by that is when you do such a perfect 360-degree turn,
Right.
you're gonna feel your wake.
Yep.
And then that's perfect because you literally just crossed your own flight path. So yeah, we're gonna have a selected heading. I like doing like a visual reference point, so a specific mountain peak, Anything like that, that's what I would do, so that just, I don't even have to worry about that.
Okay.
And we're gonna go into one left 360, and then straight into a right 360.
Okay.
And you wanna roll out on your selected heading at about 20, 30 degrees prior, and be aware that
it'll try to balloon up, right?
Exactly.
Departure November 207 Bravo Zulu.
All right, so whenever you're ready, give it a try, and we'll clear left. Looks good. Clear left, clear right. Looks good.
Clear right.
Cool.
All right.
All right, so you're at 3-4. Just maintain that.
Okay.
Air 7 Bravo Zulu, turn left heading 300, radar vector to Hawthorne.
300 heading.
Shallow up the bank a little bit.
What's that?
Shallow up the bank a little bit,
Okay.
kind of help you get that vertical lift back.
Air 7 Bravo Zulu,
There you
Hawthorne
go.
Foxtrot is current. Winds are 320 at 6, gust 15. Weather's better than 5,000 at 5. Hawthorne altimeter is 3023.
All right, we copy the weather for 307 Bravo Zulu.
November 207 Bravo Zulu, contact approach 125.35.
2535, 307 Bravo.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that was actually pretty good. Here, let's get back to 3-5. You know what, let's do a left 180.
Okay.
Just a mellow left 180, just to kind of head over there. So that was actually pretty good.
You want me to do a left 180 right now?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
So
Quebec, turn at John Wayne, Victor at Los Alamos.
you just want to be aware that the steeper the bank you roll into, the less vertical lift that you're going to have, because it's going to be transferred into horizontal lift. So
November 27 Golf Foxtrot.
I believe, are you pretty familiar with like kind of aerodynamics? Vertical lift, horizontal component of lift, the more bank you have, then you're going to have over banking tendencies. We can go over it like some other time. I don't want to go like super in depth, but just be aware that the steeper the bank, the more over banking tendencies and the less vertical lift, so you're going to have to apply that much back pressure. And when you're that steep of a bank and you keep applying that much back pressure, your airspeed's going to start slowing down because you're just kind of such a high pitch attitude with such a high bank that you're just creating a lot of drag. So it's just going to really diminish the airspeed. Other than that, really good. And you start off at 2.4. You're about 2.35, or I mean 3.50 at your altimeter. And then when you rolled out, you did compensate for it, but be aware that hey, you're a little low. You can kind of use that balloon effect to kind of just help ease your way back up.
Now, when they test you, they don't want you dropping 100 at all during the turn, or is it the final heading where they check? Like you don't want to drop down 200 and then come back up, right?
So you want to stay within plus or minus 100
at all times, right?
So you're selected. Let's say it's 3.5. They don't want you to go above 3.6 at all. They don't want you to go below 3.4 at all.
So yeah.
Yep.
It's not just where you end up. It's throughout the whole maneuver.
Yep.
Right.
Yep. That's exactly it. Other than that, it looked really good. All right, so we can do it.
27 Golf Fox with me.
We can do a north heading. We can. No, let's not go south. Let's stick either straight or north.
Okay.
As far as like a reference point for a heading, or you can just do 210. It's up to you. Don't want to go any more left just because of Pendleton's airspace, though.
Okay.
Okay. Clear left.
Same maneuver?
Yep.
Okay. Here we go.
Not overbank it too much. There you go. Just like that. Alright, about 30 degrees prior. Oh, that was gorgeous.
Correction, citation 427 out Silver with you at 8,000 descending via the Ruby Rifle.
November 427 Alpha Zulu, SoCal approach, verify you have information Quebec.
We have Quebec, 7 Alpha.
That was perfect.
No better?
That was really good. Nice. I mean, at that point, that's up to you if you want to try it again. And then the time we'll kind of go more into maneuvers and stalls and stuff. But
Okay.
that was really, really good. So it's up to you if you want to do that, or you can kind of mess around a little bit in the traffic pattern. Up to you.
Let's do the traffic pattern.
Okay. So I like using kind of Dana Point as a kind of a practice traffic pattern.
Okay.
Just so we're not just getting slammed with traffic,
Right.
you know, wind, radios, all that stuff. So see that kind of water, waterway, the waterway through all the boats.
Right.
That's going to be 20 left.
Okay.
The side that we're on is 20 left.
405 side.
Yeah, 405 side. So we're gonna come around here, enter in the downwind at about 45, and let's say,
what's our airport altitude?
Let's say 2,000. Our TPA is 3,000.
Okay.
So we'll take it down to like 2.2, something like that. You know, it's kind of different to kind of get the approach side of it, but we'll worry about that in the actual traffic pattern. But as far as the procedures goes, this really helps as far as, you know, maybe go-arounds. We'll probably focus on go-arounds next time here. But you know, like entering in the 45 and then, you know, maintaining 80 knots in the downwind, you know, once you're being the numbers, which is like the end of the waterway,
okay.
You know, 10 degrees of flaps when you're at 80 knots, and then, you know, then start slowly descending, and then once it's at your 45, basically,
yeah.
So you kind of look back, and I'll kind of show you what that looks like on that 45, then you're going to kind of start your base turn, throwing 20 degrees of flaps, stuff like that, so.
Okay.
Perfect. All right, so start descending to 3,000.
2235 Victor. We're with you at 3,500.
2235 Victor, SoCal approach, check. Good morning, John Wayne, altimeter 3021.
3021.
I'm going to check
Victor.
the ATIS real quick.
Okay.
Oh, wait, no, I don't want to monitor. There we go.
Departure 6750 Bravo, pops at a 1.6, climb via the SID.
2.96. November 3022.
Number 750 Bravo, Papa SoCal approach, radar contact.
Land. Way 2. Use caution for bird activity in the vicinity.
Number 7 Alpha Zulu, contact approach 121.3, good day.
21.3, good day, 7 Alpha.
All aircraft read, make no runway assignment, no runway hold short.
November 0 Charlie November, do not exceed 280 on the speed, contact Los Angeles Center 132.85, good day.
280, 132.85,
SoCal Centurion 731, Sharky 3,500.
November 731 Charlie Yankee, SoCal approach. How do you plan on navigating Class Bravo airspace? John Wayne, altimeter 3021.
We'll take the special flight rules corridor, 1 Sharky.
200. You cloud.
Number 1 Charlie Yankee, roger.
Temperature 1.2.
I don't even know we got a carb thermometer on this one.
Yep.
Approach runway 2 left and
Lets
2.
you know if it's you know, starting to build up some icing, which is pretty rare. Alright, so you can start your right turn, head in 45 downwind.
Use caution for multiple caution. Advisor. Breeze Echo runway. Runway hold short instruction. All departments. Aircraft contact clear with every prior to taxi. Advise on initial contact. Quebec. John Wayne Airport ATIS information Quebec 16530. Wind 310 and just 18. Visibility 10.
Alrighty.
And 4002.
November 750 Bravo Papa, contact Los Angeles Center 125.65. Good day.
2565 0 Bravo Papa, so long.
Is it kind of hard for you to see it?
I can see it pretty well.
Okay. If anything, we can do it at a lower altitude. You know, we can take it down pretty low.
Okay.
I was just kind of guesstimating.
Use caution for multiple trains there.
Alright, so now enter the downwind. And if anything, these are going to be like kind of really spaced out just so you can have a good distance. Alright, so you're going to want to be flying parallel at about 80 knots, which is perfect because you're at 80 knots right now. That's solid. Alright. And then now that we're being the numbers, you're going to start pulling back some power and then throw in 10 degrees of flaps.
Wind 310 and 11, just 18. 4010.
Departure here morning, November 88 Whiskey Romeo's.
Alright, you're going to keep flying, and then I'll kind of show you what it looks like back at your 45.
Okay. That's
when you're going to throw in 20 degrees of flaps and then start turning.
2,000, 12,000.
Since we're a little bit on the higher end, we throw in 20 degrees of flaps first and then turn. Sometimes in the traffic pattern you start turning, and then once you stabilize on base, then 20 degrees of flaps. You know, it's really just, you know, just gauging what's right with the right distance.
That's the 8 Quebec Bravo, maintain VFR at or below 3,000 feet. Traffic 5 miles south of you at Centurion, 3,500 northbound.
Looking for traffic at or below 3,000 at 8 Quebec Bravo.
Airless taxi. Advise on initial contact. You will have information Quebec.
Were you able to hear the winds?
John Wayne altimeter is 3022.
Oh, no.
I totally put it on and then I forgot. I was kind of focusing on this. Yep, so now you're going to want to be maintaining about 70 to 75.
Okay.
Visibility 10. Your clouds and 4,000
knots.
November 8 Whiskey Romeo, turn right turn, heading 250, vector on course.
Right 250, 88 Whiskey Romeo.
Air 2235 Victor, contact approach 125.5. Good day.
125.5, 35 Victor.
Charlie 1, Charlie Yankee, traffic 12 o'clock, 3 miles maneuvering, Cessna restricted at or below 3,000.
Wind Sharky, look.
There you go. Then throw in 30 degrees.
Whiskey Romeo, contact approach 134.35. Good day.
Now it's a little bit different. I mean,
Should approach 3435, 88 Whiskey Romeo. Good day. See you.
Yep.
you know, to kind of get like a feel for kind of the pitch distance, but we're just kind of focusing on procedures. Okay, so let's say we're lined up on the runway, and then some guy just happens to taxi on. He just kind of messed up runway incursion avoidance.
Right.
Keep pitch down. Don't want to get slower than 60. And let's say, boom, he just...
Cessna 8 Quebec Bravo, traffic now 2 miles south, you northbound along the coastline, Centurion at 3,500 VFR.
Looking for traffic 8 Quebec Bravo.
Northbound, I think he's behind us.
Yeah.
Okay, so, alright, boom, he just goes on, we're about to land, alright, we're gonna go around. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna cramp, we're gonna make sure full power. And then in this plane, we're gonna immediately go to 20 degrees of flaps.
Okay.
Other planes, typically, see how much we'd kind of sink a little bit?
Right.
We went full power and we started to sink, and then now we're starting to get it back. This one, since we had so much drag, instantly 20 degrees of flaps, and then we're gonna be pitching up for 74, what we're doing. And then now we're gonna be climbing. We're gonna clean everything up, so slowly gonna bring 10 degrees flaps out, and then 10 degrees more as we're climbing, and then we're gonna cool, get our bearings, get like a good game plan, then we're gonna call, and then we're gonna be like John Wayne Tower, 8 Quebec Bravo's going around.
November 6338 Delta, SoCal approach, proceed inbound to Signal Peak, altitude's at your discretion. You said you have information, Quebec?
I have a Quebec. Proceed to signal pace, Cessna 6338 Delta.
See the traffic?
I do not.
Do you want to stay below 2,500 probably?
Yeah, let's
they're
stay
at 3,500?
Let's stay at 25.
Okay.
Centurion 1 Charlie Yankee.
That's kind of like a traditional go-around. You want to be aware of, premature retraction of flaps. You're going to sink super fast, so you don't want to take them all out. You want to take them 10 degrees at a time as you maintain airspeed.
We do have come back to 265.
Except for this one, you want to go to 20 immediately if you have anything more than 20.
Okay. Still want to stay south of Dana Point here?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, so you
Southwest 38,
start turning left.
Center 125.65.
12565, Southwest 38.
King Air 506 Mike Victor, contact approach 134.35.
3435, 65 Victor, good day.
Cessna 3 Delta, contact runway tower 119.9er.
119.9er, Delta.
Actually, you know what? Keep making a left turn. Let's head inbound.
Okay.
November 1 Charlie Yankee, do you want to start your VFR climb to 4,500?
Affirmative, 1 Charlie, thanks.
Or 1 Charlie Yankee.
Alright, keep going left.
SoCal approach, Cessna 738 Quebec Bravo is over Dana Point at 2,600, inbound John Wayne.
738 Quebec Bravo, SoCal approach, roger. Just maintain VFR at or below 3,000 in your transition to signal peak and verify you had information Quebec.
Roger that, we have information Quebec and stay below 3,000 for our transition to signal peak at Quebec Bravo. Approach is West Wind 75 Bravo Charlie 8,000.
Yeah, winds are starting to pick up, so.
75 Bravo Charlie, SoCal approach, thank you for information Quebec.
So the traffic pattern's going to be pretty bumpy, the actual traffic pattern. That's why I kind of like using this kind of like practice one.
Okay.
Plus it's pretty
Just
traffic
8 Quebec
pattern.
Bravo there, perhaps 10 miles north.
Can't go wrong with that.
Descending at a 6,000 United Airbus, going to be going down to 4,000.
Let's go 23, and let's stay below. Yeah, I'll just keep this going. Dude, yeah, your steep turns look really, really good. You know, your stick and rudder skills is awesome. I mean, what is this, our like third flight?
Third flight.
Awesome. What else? So, did we go over ground of like traffic
Bravo Charlie,
patterns and stuff like that?
6,000, 5 Bravo Charlie.
Did we go over like a ground of like traffic patterns and stuff like that?
What do you mean?
Like, on the ground, did we go into the procedures of traffic pattern, you know, like 10 degrees of flaps, 80 knots downwind?
I think we did that in the sim.
In the sim a little bit?
Yeah,
okay.
We flew quite a bit of traffic patterns.
Yeah, I do remember that, so that's why I kind of just wanted to double check, make sure.
Right, heading at 250, vector 2, final approach first.
250 vectors for that approach, 5 Bravo Charlie. SoCal departure.
Yeah, you have a really good understanding of that stuff. So as far as aerodynamics, are you familiar with the term aileron drag?
3,000 via the mic.
Yes.
Maintain 3,000 via.
Okay, so like you know like what happens like when you go into a bank, you know the inside wing is going to be moving faster than the outside wing, so one's going to have more drag than the other because one's moving faster than the other. So
United Airbus traffic is now 2 o'clock, 8 miles southbound, descending, leveling off at 4,000.
Looking for traffic, Quebec Bravo.
And Cessna Quebec Bravo, caution wake turbulence about 10 miles and trail of him is also west wind jet, going to be down to 4,000 also.
Roger that, Quebec Bravo.
I thought I saw him hung up in the clouds over there. Oh wait, no, that plane's way high.
yeah.
265 traffic, 10 o'clock, 5 miles now northbound, Skyhawk 2,700.
So you know
there we go.
Underneath you.
United 265.
Oh, yep.
November 75 Bravo Charlie, fly heading at 270
Good
now.
spot.
2705 Bravo Charlie. Traffic in sight, Quebec Bravo.
Alright, Quebec Bravo again, caution wake turbulence.
And depart Challenger 484 Juliet Mike is with you climbing 2,600 for 5,000.
Number 44 Juliet Mike, SoCal approach, radar contact, climb via the Mike at departure, except maintain 1-3000.
Climb via the Mike at departure, except to maintain 1-3000, Juliet Mike.
Yeah, he's climbing, but we should be clear of his wake turbulence.
Southwest 591, contact approach 128.1.
28-1, Southwest 591.
United 265 Cessna traffic now 10 o'clock.
So what I was getting to is like aileron jack, you're gonna, it's gonna increase your overbanking tendencies, the steeper the bank, and that's why you kind of, the steeper the bank, the more uncoordinated you become because of that, because one's moving faster, has more drag, so it's gonna be kind of pitching a little bit like this, pivoting like this. So that's why you're gonna have to compensate for a little bit of rudder, stuff like that. Let's go a little bit to the right.
November 4 Juliet Mike, contact approach 128.1.
128.1, Juliet Mike.
And then maintain 3000. We'll kind of go this way and then come back in.
Okay.
November 75 Bravo Charlie, descend to maintain 4,000.
4,000, 5 Bravo Charlie.
Cessna 8 Quebec Bravo, additional traffic, now 2 o'clock, 5 miles southbound, west wind jet 6,000, descending to 4,000.
Looking for traffic, Quebec Bravo.
Yeah, it's a busy one today.
75 Bravo Charlie, traffic 12 o'clock, 4 miles now northbound Cessna 3000, VFR restricted below you.
And we're looking there, 5 Bravo Charlie.
Number 8 Quebec Bravo, just to verify, remaining VFR at or below 3,000. Now west wind jet is now 3 o'clock, 3 miles, 5,000, descending to 4,000.
Out of below 3,000, still looking for traffic at Quebec Bravo.
Hey, departure Southwest 1877,
yeah,
with the climb via the
stay below 3,000.
4,000.
Like
Southwest 1877, SoCal approach radar contact, good morning.
just to give yourself a little bit of breathing room. Cool. Man, if you ever own an airplane one day, make sure the windows are clean.
75 Bravo Charlie, contact approach 121.3, traffic.
Granted, we should do that, but I'm not carrying window cleaner in my backpack
Quebec
every
Bravo,
time.
traffic no factor, contact John Wayne Tower 119.9er, good day.
Roger that, traffic no factor, over to tower, have a good day, Quebec Bravo.
Southwest 1877, contact.
Oops. Alright.
John Wayne Tower, Cessna 738 Quebec Bravos, over Signal Peak at 3,000 inbound.
Cessna 738 Quebec Bravo, John Wayne Tower, roger. Proceed to UCI, then enter right base, runway 2 right.
Proceed to UCI and enter right base for 2 right, 8 Quebec Bravo.
Oh baby, Santa Ana winds. Alright, I haven't had one of those in a while.
American 1298, contact SoCal departure 124.
Cool.
You excited for this?
I am. I don't know why.
They only land on runway 2 like twice a month or something like that, right?
Honestly, it's only like a couple times a year, if that. Wow. Yeah, it's just been this year. I mean, everything's going crazy with like, who knows, global warming or whatever, because the weather's changing drastically every year. But yeah, the winds this year are crazy. They're nuts. Last year, I think there was just one time there were Santa Ana winds for like a day.
Oh wow.
And our 5 Charlie's here. When you go around, remain to the
I think it was 2 days. I think it was 2 days. This year it's already been 3. It's only February.
Thank you. November 6 runway Tango, Caution Chairman 737 on the upwind. Runway 2 left. Clear for takeoff.
Alright, so we're going to proceed to UCI. You know what that is?
Yep.
Cool.
38 Delta, turn right at Kilo, right on Charlie. Contact ground 120.8.
Turn right Kilo. Contact ground 696 Delta.
Now, because it's 2 right.
33010, runway 2 left, clear land.
Are you still aiming for those, between those two buildings, but do you have to take a different angle in?
Right crosswind, your discretion.
Wait, what are you saying?
Because it's 2 right, you're taking a different angle in between those 2 buildings?
So we're going to be entering, we're going to be entering base for 2 right.
Okay, base.
So instead of coming like this for downwind, you know, because we enter this for downwind for 20 left, but 20 right, downwind would be like this.
Right.
But he's giving us the right of way to UCI, then base.
So we want to be about 1,200 over UCI? Or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, 1,200,
What's the TPA for 2 right? Is it still 800?
Same thing. Yep.
Now
the other side of the airfield's like 1,200, so if it was 2 left, that'd be 1,200. Yep, same thing.
And
it's
then,
just backwards.
How far out do you want to be over the 73 doing your base?
Charlie Sierra, extend that one, I'll call your base.
What? How far out do you want to be for the base? Like over the 73?
I'll show you.
Okay.
I'll fly this one.
Cool.
So we're just want to start descending, actually.
Your controls?
My controls. I'm just gonna kind of take off the load in the airplane a little bit.
Cool.
Sorry, I was kind of just. I was actually checking the winds on my phone.
Okay. And you can
so
always...
it's 320 at 11 knots.
Oh wow.
So it's gonna be a fun one. So I'm trying to descend without killing our ears. And
Mike John, Roger,
not
left, continue traffic building position.
You're gonna slip?
Number 6 here, Juliet, runway 2 left, line of way, be ready to go. Traffic front outbound funnels, a citation.
I mean, I could slip actually, but then our descent rate would just like, our ears would kill.
Crossing downfield, a Airbus.
Okay.
United 265, say gate. United 265, Roger, turn right at Kilo. You can cross runway 2 right, and then cut a ground 120 for me. Citation, excuse me, Challenger 6 at Sierra Juliet, wind 31012, traffic 2 mile final, no delay, runway 2 left, clear for takeoff. 4 Foxtrot Mike, runway 2 left, clear to land, wind 310 at 13.
Did they say 130?
Yeah.
Stop for touching, go.
No, 230 at 13.
Okay.
So it's at 13 now.
I thought he said 130.
Oh, maybe, yeah. Yeah, not 230, what am I saying? Yeah, I think it is. But he said it was at 13 knots.
Right.
So, oh yeah, this is going to be a fun one.
You can always call like wind check, right? And they'll give you the wind.
Yeah.
November 6, Sierra Juliet, contact SoCal departure 124.1.
Yep. See him taking off now?
Yep.
Alright. Alright, so before landing checklist.
Here we go.
West 175 Bravo Charlie, John Wayne Terror, traffic 2 o'clock and 3 miles right base for the parallel runways of Cessna, runway 2 left, clear to land,
Okay, fuel on both, power as required, mixture full rich, car feed is on or discretion.
Here back to the runway.
Oh, okay. No, that's not a support.
2,000 RPM, flights as required, missions on both,
Cessna Charlie's here.
primers in and locked, belts checked.
Cessna Charlie's here, turn right at Kilo, right on Charlie, cut a ground 120.8. Cessna Quebec Bravo, traffic 3 mile final for the parallel runways at west wind, runway 2 right, clear to land.
Traffic inside, we'll maintain visual separation, 2's left, clear to land, Quebec Bravo.
Alright, right there. Yep,
and
that's
over 4 Foxtrot Mike, cross runway 2 right, and then cut a ground 120.8.
Alright, this is going to be funky.
Funky.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
This is, might exceed this little guy's crosswind capabilities. I got it though. Oh yeah, we're flying right over OCFC.
Number 5 Bravo Charlie, say parking. Number 5 Bravo Charlie, actually it'll be quicker for you. Can you make a 180 on the runway? There's nobody on final. Number 5 Bravo Charlie, make a 180 on the runway, taxi, southbound on 2 left, and you can turn left at taxiway Delta.
Oh, look at that crosswind. Oh yeah, baby.
And November 5 Bravo Charlie, ground has a question for you, if you
Let's
would.
get it.
There's,
Here we
again,
go.
nobody on final.
Look at
for,
that.
that runway. Just give them a call.
Alright, so I'm having quite a bit of right rudder in.
Okay.
Maintain center line. I have ailerons into the wind. And then as I start coming in for landing over the numbers, you start pulling power. Quite a bit of right rudder, left aileron. Gonna try to pinch it right in the left wheel.
All right.
Cool.
Very nice. Textbook.
Cessna 8 Quebec Bravo, turn right at taxiway Kilo, right on Charlie, and cut a ground 120, open 8.
Turn right at Kilo, then over to ground 120.8, Quebec Bravo.
Yes, I love landings. Alright. So, got ground right there. Right at
up,
Charlie.
Trim, takeoff. Off
Ground,
lights.
hold position in Atlantic. There's
Exit lights
number
on?
2 for the queue outbound from Atlantic. There's
sure.
an inbound aircraft to Atlantic. Roger.
Yeah, very nice job of using the
Westwind
checklist.
1 Papa Charlie back taxi runway 82.
Westwind 5 Bravo Charlie, turn left at Delta, taxi to Atlantic, the Alpha. There's a couple jets waiting for you, and I had a message from a Centurion. He wants me to give you a number. They're looking for a Westwind pilot.
Okay, stand by.
Ground citation 63 Yankee Alpha at Atlantic with Quebec to taxi.
Calling from Atlantic, who was that?
Citation 63 Yankee Alpha.
Citation 63 Yankee Alpha, you're number 3 in the queue from Atlantic. Hold position, I'll call you back.
Holding, thank you, 63 Yankee Alpha. Ground Alaska 587,
Oh,
push
man.
from gate 12 with Quebec.
Alright, I gotta step
587,
on
John
some
Brown.
people.
Pushback approved, tail north.
Go to push tail north, Alaska 587.
Charlie ground, says 738 Quebec Bravo, is clear 20 left to Kilo, taxi to Dove Street.
So 738 Quebec Bravo, turn around, taxi at Dove Street via Charlie, Hotel, Alpha.
Dove Street Charlie, Hotel Alpha, Quebec Bravo.
Cessna 5 Charlie Sierra, taxi
Alrighty,
to Dove Street via
air
Alpha.
controls.
My controls?
Taxi to Dove Street via Alpha 560.
John Wayne, ground, Martin Tug. Reposition, Pilatus 222 Charlie Mike from the north end to the south end.
Alright, so we're gonna go Charlie,
Hotel.
past Juliet right here.
As requested
Then
via
like
Alpha.
right before midfield, that one, that little one is hotel, and we're gonna go left and then right onto Alpha.
26 Delta 427.
So we're not gonna,
Ground 5 Bravo Charlie, we got the confident number if you want it.
So am I correct with having
Bravo,
the
Charlie,
aileron
858.
into the wind here?
243
Taxiing with the crosswind?
2451.
yep, aileron into the wind, just like that. Exactly.
Whoa, whoa.
And the pilot that called was in I don't know if it matters, he was Centurion 731 Charlie Yankee. And have a good one, see you.
Copy, y'all have a good one too.
There we go.
Check.
Wind 330 at 11 Gus 17.
Woo.
Whoa, 17.
Yep, so
Actually at
Alpha.
550,
We're gonna go left to
runway
hotel, and then
2
back
left,
to
hold
Alpha.
short of Delta.
Alright, we're kind of stuck here for a second, so we'll call you back in a second.
Alright, hold position and global 3 Papa Charlie, runway 2 left, hold short of Delta.
2 left, hold short of Delta, 3 Papa Charlie.
Yep, and then right.
Global 3 Papa
There we
Charlie, when you're ready, contact tower 12619. Just verify you guys have access to get to Delta.
We are, we're leaving the chocks now.
Alright, thank you. And citation 63 Yankee Alpha, do you have an outbound global from Atlantic in sight?
No, what's his N number?
It's 3 Papa Charlie.
Very nice.
Oh, don't see him.
Alright, stand by.
That was fun.
Alright, that was fun.
Level 3 Charlie Tower 126.8.
And ground ExoJet 550, we're clear now. We can taxi when you're ready.
Exit ExoJet 550, runway 2 left, hold short of Delta.
2 left, hold short of Delta, ExoJet 550.
ExoJet 550, when you're ready, contact tower 126.82.
We're gonna play chicken with that guy?
Nope.
No, darn.
Because I know who would win.
ExoJet 550, when you're ready, contact tower 126.8.
We would be taxiing to southeast.
Right. Tower 1 ready, ExoJet 550.
I think I got...
Citation 3 Yankee Alpha, do you have an outbound citation 10 from Atlantic?
Finally getting the controls a little better on the...
I see a
Kind of get a feeling for it.
Yeah.
Aileron into the wind definitely helps, but you kind of feel how it's kind of tossing back
I'm sorry,
and
yeah,
forth.
that's the one, it's a Challenger.
You can literally use your toes to like brake, like pressing your toes down instead of your whole foot.
Yep.
Which...
Delta,
Is that how you do it?
Challenger, 63 Yankee Alpha.
What's that?
Would you use your whole foot for the brake?
Yankee Alpha, contact tower
Well, beforehand I was using my whole foot.
Oh, really?
Like trying to climb it up, but...
Ground.
Oh, no, yeah, you just want to use your toes.
Taxi from Atlantic.
Kind of like that SpongeBob episode. You remember his big toe diving school? Yeah, exactly. Just like that.
Got a Challenger 300 right now.
Alright,
Is that our spot right there?
Yep.
You're going to actually have to follow the citation. He's been waiting
Where
for
is
a while,
it?
so
By
just stand by.
66 Bravo.
Okay, and we do
No,
see.
it's right in here.
Alright,
So,
340,
here?
follow the
Controls.
citation.
Your controls.
Runway 2 left, hold short of Delta.
We'll follow the citation. Hold
Gotta-
short of Delta, Flexjet 340.
Baggage
Flexjet
down.
340 and contact tower 126.8. See you.
26.8, thank you.
Alaska 587, taxi.
Alaska 587, runway 2 left, taxi via Alpha, hold short of Delta.
2 left via Alpha, hold short of Delta, 587.